That is right, ladies and gentlemen. TNA made the right decision on Saturday night. I know y'all still believe in Joe Henry, and that is cool. But I want y'all to know on Saturday night, TNA made the right decision. And we'll get into that and so much more here on Steve's Kitchen. What is going on, everybody? Good afternoon, or wherever you are around the world, whatever time it is. Good evening, good night, good afternoon, whatever. I hope you all having a wonderful day. It is Monday, July 22nd, 2024. This is Steve's Kitchen here on the Around the Point Network YouTube channel. We're also live on Twitch because Twitter, for whatever reason, will not allow me to go live on my own X account. I don't know why. It is what it is. Just keep rolling with it. Well, what's going on, everybody? How are you all? As always, I'm Steve. This is Walter. What's going on, Walty?
What's going on? You know, I'm ready to cook some things up today. Well, actually, I don't know how much cooking. Talking about TNA here, so
we cook. Listen. We cook good for TNA too, bro. What can I tell you, man?
Yeah, right.
We had a lot of shipment come in. We had the sea bass. You know what I mean? We had the halibut. You know, got some fish from Japan.
A lot of people won't be satisfied though.
Fish from Japan. You know, Japanese fish. That's the one thing about Steve's Kitchen, bro. I like to order internationally the product. You know what I mean? The fish come from Japan. That's why I always say, like, especially when I make ceviche, right? I try to get, like, people get tilapia and all that shit. Like, my mom the other day did flounder. Not that it wasn't bad. I love my mom's ceviche. You know what I mean? I'll be shocked if I find a Peruvian mom who can't make a ceviche right. I'll be shocked, right? But it just didn't hit the same, you know? That's why, honestly, should the day ever come that I open a restaurant, dude, I'm considering ordering shit from Japan, like fish from Japan. You dry age it for a couple weeks, couple days and shit, and just make ceviche, tiraditos, you know. But I know a lot of y'all probably wondering, what the hell is a tiradito?
Yeah, I didn't expect you to go to this like this, but sure.
But outside of that, Walty, how was your weekend?
It was good. Did some errands, you know, a Walmart trip.
You went to Wally World, huh? Went to Wally World?
Yeah, Walmart. That's pretty. You know, just went out and about and not much.
Out and about. You didn't have a bandeja paisa, bro, on, you know, Colombian Independence Day.
I forgot
over the weekend.
What was it?
Saturday, yeah, Saturday.
No, I had that last week when they lost to Argentina.
My cousin's husband, he's Colombian, so they ordered but they had bandeja paisa. They had like they call it picadillo. I think that's what they call it. Picanha. Probably it's like I know picanha is like the Brazilian barbecue or the steakhouse you go to, right? But this one had like fries. It's like our salchipapa almost, but they'll have like beef and shrimp and pork and all this other stuff. Yeah, and of course aguardiente, bro. They had the aguardiente, bro. Gotta have the aguardiente. And of course, you gotta have arguably the second best soda in the world.
The second best.
Yeah. You don't like the manzana soda, bro? The Postebon.
Good. It's good.
The Colombian soda, bro. It hits, bro.
Yeah.
It hits. You know, it's funny enough, bro. Years ago, when I used to work at a supermarket, right? We used to sell like all the international shit, right? So we had Inca Cola, the Postebon, right? The Sumo, that's the Portuguese soda, right? The Guaraná, or the Brazilian one, right? And I lined them all to like a can each one, like side by side. I took a photo, like, yeah, bro, United Nations right here. United Nations. I shit. United Nations right here, bro. I shit you not.
Pretty sure you bought one of each.
I've had some before. It's even better, bro, if it's from the motherland, if it's from the, you know, out there, bro. You know what I mean? Like Inca Cola in Peru, bro, it's much better than Inca Cola out here.
It's labeled differently too.
It's labeled differently. It's more respect, you know. But
more respect.
more respect. You know what I mean? You can even get on a glass bottle too and shit. So
yeah, that is true.
Speaking of which, Walty, in about 6 days from now is Fiesta Patrias, Peruvian Independence. What day is that fall on? That's on. Let me see the calendar real quick here.
It's on a Sunday.
Yeah, it's on a Sunday. It is on a Sunday. So ceviche, pollo a la brasa,
Pretty
anticuchos.
sure New Jersey's gonna have a bunch of parades and stuff. So.
Not really, bro. I don't know if
not anymore.
So, did you see what happened last Sunday? I'm sure. Yes, I sent you the video.
Yeah.
What happened with the Columbia loss? Right, they just destroyed the town where they were celebrating all that stuff. Right, so something happened similar last year in Patterson, where Peruvians just did not give a shit, and the town was like, "Yeah, you know what? No more."
Those
idiots. Dumbass Peruvians, but making the play. My day has been good, and today is my mom's birthday. So happy birthday, mom! Happy birthday to your mother, bro. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Hope you bought her a good gift. You know what I mean? Hopefully, did something good. Made something for her to eat. Took her out to to breakfast, whatever it may be. Best soda is Sprite. Yeah,
it's pretty good.
Sprite's not bad.
Definitely top 5.
More of a 7-Up kind of guy, though.
What?
In Peru. 7-Up in Peru, bro. Off the glass bottle. But Sprite, yeah, Sprite all the way. Sprite. Sorry, Stray. Sorry. The better question is, do you think Fanta will be better in India or Mexico? I haven't had Fanta in India because I've never been to India. I've been to Cancun, though, many, many years ago. And funny enough, the Fanta out there, top notch, bro.
The one in Europe is different too.
No, it is the way the bottle is shaped, everything. Because at my job, right, we do have a plane that comes from Europe. It comes from Cologne, Germany, right? So the pilots, in the cockpit, they have like waters, right, and all that stuff, soda, water, and it comes from obviously in Europe, so you get the European stuff, right? So like the Pepsi bottle is shaped differently. It's more thinner, but it's longer. Pause. The Fanta, right? It comes in a can, right? Same thing. Has all the letterings. There's more sponsors in Germany, obviously. Like I'll never forget years ago, they had a Coke bottle, and it was sponsored by. They were sponsoring Bayern Munich. Funny enough, but yeah, I'm trying to avoid soda. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm trying to avoid soda here, but
well, these are freebies.
I mean, they're free. I mean, the pilots, hey.
No, for you.
What do you mean? Oh, the beverages on the plane? Yeah, I mean, try to be quick with it. Make sure no one catches you and shit.
Okay.
They don't care. Like they don't give a fuck. I mean, they're gonna count they're gonna count their freaking
They're making enough money as it is.
Yeah, the pilot, bro, they make like what? $300 an hour, bro, just to fly a plane and land a plane. Like, come on, bro.
Dangerous, but
yeah, bro, very, very dangerous, bro. Very, very, absolutely, Walter. Very dangerous, if you believe it or not.
That risky.
But a lot happened this weekend, man. A lot has happened, bro. A lot's happened. There was wrestling, right? There was boxing. Some people stepped aside, but nevertheless, dude, it was a crazy weekend, to say the least. So there also was wrestling, of course. There was Collision, right?
Yeah,
they finally went to that East. They went to that East Sport event, and it didn't look bad, honestly.
That's not the main story.
But that's not the main story, though. That's not the main. And I'll be honest, I try to have both at the same. I try to watch both at the same time. I just couldn't do it. Like
the main story for Collision is the theme.
Oh yeah, the theme. The theme. Oh yeah, they changed it. I'm like, why, bro? What are we doing? Why?
Because he gave up on the show. That's what it tells me.
No, you know what I think it is,
with Elton John, and now you cutting costs and shit.
They're cutting costs, bro. They're cutting costs. It makes sense because, bro, we have Mikey Ruckus, whatever. I don't. No. I want to be disrespectful. They might be.
You better say that. You better say it.
No. I don't know how to pronounce his name. So Mikey Ruckus, right? The guy who does the music for AEW and a lot of these indie wrestlers and stuff. I heard Dijack's new theme like a couple hours ago online, right? Like on Twitter, because Mikey Ruckus is doing the music, right? And it doesn't sound bad. It was actually pretty good. It gives you that. imagine you're watching a UFC weigh-in. That's the vibe you get from it. Like, oh, I'm hearing Joe Rogan, official weight for the challenger, so and so pound, and stuff like that's the vibe you get from it, right? But I just think honestly, yeah, bro, them trying to cut cost, and reality is they probably didn't want to pay Elton John however much money they were paying him.
Because Collision ain't worth what it's not valued as it was when it first started. So there was no point to keep the song. It does suck that they got rid of it, but in seriousness,
I love that song, bro.
They probably had no choice. But the new song is I'm just not feeling it. That's the problem too.
No,
but I don't watch Collision every week, so I can't really. There's no point in me criticizing it.
Of course, Walter. Of course. No, again, you're not the only one.
And this clip is kind of like now it's outdated.
Hashtag AEW Collision. Saturday. Ain't nobody watching that. Come on.
And ain't nobody singing it anymore, unfortunately.
Oh, man, listen, bro. For the sickos, that's not this new music. That's not their theme, bro. Hashtag not my Collision intro, bro. Hashtag not my Collision intro.
And it's you could also think about it like this, and maybe they might not be on Saturday much longer.
So. Nah, dude. That's the thing.
It doesn't make sense.
We don't know.
Saturday. It really
we don't. I mean, the news came out. The report came out that that Warner Media or Warner Brothers Discovery is going to match Amazon's offer for the NBA.
Yeah,
because they're within that right to to match. Now, does that tell me? Because again, the NBA has to accept, right? The NBA has to accept, and likely they'll probably take it out of court. Whatever the fuck it may be. Now, what does this mean for AEW? We don't know yet. Because to my understanding, Walter, again, I know I just said it moments ago, the NBA has to greenlight this offer from Warner Brothers Discovery, right?
Yeah.
And if that happens, what does that say for Tony? Time will tell. I do think they will stick with the Warner Brothers Discovery. I do think they will stick around. I think also the other thing will be what do you do with the other two shows, with Collision and also Rampage. But also, of course, thank you, Chris Leclerc. Speedy recovery for Sky Blue, who suffered a broken ankle against Hikaru Shida on clip. I did see the clip of it. It was funny enough. Like, it took me a while to okay, what really happened? Right, I'm watching this clip to see what really went wrong. Because if you watch it at a first glance, you don't really think about, oh, she got hurt. Like, how did she get hurt? And then you see her ankle, sort of similar to Messi in the final.
Yeah, they got bent.
Yeah. So they had to stop the match. But I do wish Sky Blue a speedy recovery. And yeah, very, very hashtag get well soon, Sky Blue. But that's what I saw. Also, they showed up. They debuted this new hologram character.
They got people talking.
People were sick. A lot of the sickos thought that Ricochet got a tattoo removal and shit. And I'm like, what are we doing, bro? What the fuck are y'all motherfuckers talking about? For real, yo. I swear, bro. People just sometimes just say the most stupid shit, bro. On Twitter. I swear, bro. Dear Elon, bro. Dear Elon, you got to give a lot of the users an IQ test, bro. If you pass, you can use the app, bro. No problem whatsoever. But
but the cost cutting is crazy with the Collision. I mean, look at that. They're gonna be in this same venue for 6 weeks.
Oh, bro, they are. I can't. Let me see. I think I can pull up a photo. I can pull up this photo.
Nothing wrong with the venue, but
did you see what
for 6 fucking weeks?
Did you see what it looked like though, bro?
If that ain't cost cutting, I don't know what that is then.
No. There was a photo here somewhere. I think someone did post this photo. I'm trying to find it though online. One sec. Bear with me here. Bear with me, guys. Again, if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button down below. Give this video a big old thumbs up. Share it with all your friends throughout social media and all that fun stuff. Let your friends know that we're live too. Let me see here. Let me see. I'm trying to get a good picture here. Like Tony would say, good picture. Good picture, guys. Please, good picture. Por favor. Okay, here's the picture. I got one. I got one here. Ready for this?
Maybe.
You maybe. This guy. In the mud, let me see here.
Well, what's wrong with this collision cry? Is that it?
I go off
The
Reddit.
esports arena.
Yeah,
Whatever.
that was the venue. Again, it doesn't look bad, bro. Like from an intimate venue, it's not bad, bro. It just shows me that for AEW, bro, going to small buildings like this is not bad. You can literally go to these small buildings and it'll be fine.
And it looks packed.
It looks packed, bro.
It looks packed. Yeah.
Now, granted, can they continue this for the next couple of weeks?
That's the thing.
That's gonna be the question that we're gonna need to answer.
And and having like the go home shows or whatever the weeks building into All In, and if they kind of look empty near the end of it, it's like, damn, that's not a good look.
No bueno, yeah, absolutely, no bueno at all. But that was also Christian Cage is the new AEW Trios champion. He was celebrating like he won all three of them. So there's no way that hologram gimmick is gonna last. I know Aramis is hologram, but people were saying Ricochet. But even though we do know it's Aramis from I think AAA, I could be wrong on that. But that was going on with Collision. But also Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler they got on the microphone and they spoke, and I don't know what the fuck Cash Wheeler was thinking about referencing his arrest and his I understand, bro. Listen, I understand it's been a rough year. I get that. But did you really need to go into details about that? I get it. You want people to feel sympathy, show that, hey, you're human and we make mistakes. I get that. But what the fuck, bro? That's just me. Okay, there's some people who thought it was great. Good for you. But that was Collision in Spark Notes version. Okay, Spark Notes. Okay.
No, but we're tired of FTR and Young Bucks. That's where they're going, right?
Let's hope. Let's hope not, bro. But
let's get it already acclaimed.
Let's talk about the other show that went down on Saturday night. TNA Slammiversary. Oh my goodness, TNA Slammiversary 2024 went down this past Saturday night. It was like they were at the Verdun Auditorium in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, bro. This was a sellout show, dude. 4,000 plus people in the building, bro. Look at that, bro. Jam-packed show, bro. I can finally say that for a TNA event. TNA, bro. Listen, bro. You remember, dude, back in the day, like, y'all motherfuckers might not remember this. I don't know how many of you were watching YouTube content creators like back in the day. We're talking like in the 2013, 2014 days. But back in the day, bro, this was not even thought of. Unless they went to the UK.
They were going to baseball stadiums, barely selling anything.
Bro, like,
and now this
is amazing. Granted, it's Montreal. People went there for PCO mostly, you know what I mean?
But that means PCO is a big draw.
And then, you could also make the argument too, it's the WWE effect in play here too, right? Because, well, through NXT, let's be honest here, Now, I don't recall hearing NXT on commentary. I don't recall hearing Booker T or Vic Joseph referencing Slammiversary on their commentary at all, on the Tuesday show. But nevertheless, and I agree here with making the play. TNA is back, bro. Literally, they are back. Even with the booking decision, they are back. And we'll get into that just a little bit here. We'll get into that. Screw it. We'll talk about this right now, bro. We'll talk about this shit right now, bro. We'll talk about it right now. Joe Henry was a big talk for the last couple of weeks in NXT and I guess in TNA, right? The people had this belief that Joe Henry on Saturday was going to walk out of the 6-person scramble match, whatever that was, as the new TNA World Champion. People were under that belief. People were ready to celebrate. People were believing in Joe Henry, you know? People were literally believing in Joe Henry. And I'll say this, the show overall was a good show. Good show by TNA, right? Well, we'll get into the rest of the card in a bit here, but I do want to talk about this Joe Henry thing. I've seen a lot of people online since Saturday night being very upset. I've seen people on Saturday night lose their shit as the result of the 6-person the 6-person scramble match that they had, right? The 6-pack challenge, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Let me see what the proper word is here. Let me see if I'm saying, yeah, the 6-way elimination match. There you go, 6-way elimination match. And people seemed to be very upset by what happened with Joe Henry, because everyone saw Joe Henry eliminate Moose, who was going into that match as the world heavyweight champion, you know? And by the end of it, so after that, right? Everyone, when that happened, like, oh yeah, it's over. New champion, Joe Henry. It's happening. I believe in Joe Henry. Right? And then Josh Alexander was like, hold my beer, bro. Low blows him, hits his the C4 finisher, right? And then hits him with the 1, 2, 3. People were chanting bullshit. People were mad, right? To put it into perspective, bro, Nick Nemeth ended up winning the match. Nick Nemeth, the former Dolph Ziggler, is the new TNA World Champion. Now, like I mentioned earlier, Walter, people were mad. People were losing it online, right? And I'm just going to simply say, bro, I'm simply going to be honest with all of you. If you literally thought that Joe Henry was going to go out there and win the world title on Saturday night,
congratulations.
You've been worked. Flat out. TNA made the right decision on Saturday night. I don't want to hear it. Y'all can complain, bitch, and moan all the fuck y'all want. But y'all need to understand something. Joe Henry is a big factor in this whole NXT TNA relationship. He's going to be featured a lot on Tuesday nights on NXT. So I understand that people say, oh, but you know, that could have been a good presentation for the TNA World Champion showing up. And I get that too. And I get that. But you also got to think about this from TNA's point of view here. You expect TNA to allow Joe Henry, you know, the same Joe Henry who was the first one eliminated out of a battle royal a couple of weeks ago in NXT, that guy to show up to the Tuesday show with that world title and potentially lose a match. I know people were saying, guys, someone said this to me on Twitter. Oh, but you know, he did pick up the win for his team in that tag team match. I'm fully aware of that. WWE or NXT, whatever the fuck you guys want to call it, will have to throw Joe Henry a bone here and there. Does that mean every single Tuesday he's winning a match? No. TNA, in this situation, being partnered with WWE, they are on that sir, yes, sir mentality. So you think if you're TNA, you want your world champion to lose on Tuesday nights? No. Absolutely not. Now, there's so many ways you can go about this, Walter. So many scenarios they can go with this. I know Romeo said this also, and I kind of agree with this too. Who's to say that Joe Henry's going to go and challenge for the NXT championship? Right? And it looks like Joe Henry's about to win, right? And who happens to screw Joe Henry again? Josh Alexander, who happens to be a longtime friend of Ethan Page. Remember the North? I know I do. What's your overall thoughts, Walter, on this?
Yeah, I think I thought, like you said, I thought people were a little. I'm not gonna call anyone stupid, but I mean, I don't. It's if you know TNA booking and the situation that's going on, they weren't gonna give it to him right away.
They
I
weren't.
mean, because uh, like you said, he's gonna be featured heavily on NXT, but I think they're thinking a little bit not too much long term, but like a little bit further down. Let's say when I don't know when Bound for Glory is.
Probably
I think
October.
I think Joe Hendry's challenging for that title in Bound for Glory. I'm still
I agree with
gonna
that, too.
stand on that. But guess what? I think he's also challenging for the NXT title. Maybe like you said in September-ish. No Mercy or whatever their pay-per-view is.
Halloween
But
Havoc, whatever it may be.
no, I think Halloween Havoc. Whatever. I think that's also in October. I think he's gonna be a double champion.
Or
I think they could pull that off.
the Great American Bash happening.
Nah,
I think they're doing that.
He's not gonna challenge for the title.
You never know, bro. You got to understand too, bro.
Okay, if they do, he's not winning it there.
Exactly.
He's not gonna win it. But by Halloween Havoc, I think he wins that NXT title. I think they're gonna make him a double champ.
Champ status, bro.
Champ. I think. I mean, he's very over. Like,
but
you can't really mess that up.
You guys also need to also understand this too. At first, I thought, okay, what's the status of his contract, right? But then I did listen, and I'm about this one. I did listen to a little bit of Talk is Jericho, where Joe Henry was a guest, and Joe Henry did say there's still a lot of time left on that on his TNA deal. So it's not like he's. I mean, I'm sure he's counting the days, but it's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a while. He's stuck in TNA for a while. I do agree with this too. You know, it's possible he wins it at Bound for Glory in a one-on-one match. You really want him to win this belt on a fucking multi-man match?
And it could be against Josh Alexander. Maybe
Exactly.
drops it off before that. So
exactly, there's a big possibility, bro. Listen, I think they're doing taping. They did taping yesterday and today. There's a big possibility that Josh Alexander leaves these sets of tapings as a new TNA World Champion. They'll do an angle. They'll do something again. It's also worth noting that Nick Nemeth is dealing with a partial torn labrum.
Why the fuck he won the title?
That's the thing. You know?
Oh my god.
I mean, MJF had a torn labrum and he still wrestled with it, right? And look what happened to him.
That was during the reign. He didn't win the title and had an injury.
Yeah, so it's possible that he wins the belt and then it's gonna be used in a match against Josh Alexander, right?
Well, yeah, because Alexander didn't just turn heel for no reason.
Exactly. I mean, there goes the idea of AJ versus Josh Alexander Bound for Glory. That's the case, right?
But it just shows Alexander, yeah, he'll probably show up on NXT. Yeah, most likely.
Here's another thing too, right? Chief writes here. Steve, is TNA worth getting back into? I lost interest back in May. Yeah, I would watch it because the wrestling isn't, like I've always said about TNA, the wrestling isn't bad. The wrestling itself is not bad. It's just that there's a lot of times, you know, again, you watch it and it's like, yo, this wrestling is good, but some of the stories like, you know, and just the way their setup is, like they tape in advance. This is where a part of me wishes, like, yo, they would do live television, you know, but it's gonna cost money for them to do that, you know. I will say this though, like again, I thought the show was good. We'll get into we'll get into it in just a sec. But as good as this is, bro, my only complaint is, and for those of you that watched the show, if you knew you had a sold out crowd, why not light that building up like a fucking Christmas tree? You know,
care about the lighting, I guess.
I'm just saying, bro. Like, yo, if you know you got a sold out building, I'm lighting that building up. Like, what?
That's not on their budget.
No, unfortunately, but that's just me, of course. Like, yo, honestly, yo, like, what are we doing? You know, but that's probably gonna happen with Joe Henry, guys. I think I need to relax, stop bitching, stop moaning. You know, I seen people. I love how there's people too, bro, who didn't even watch the show. Didn't even watch Slammiversary. They were watching Collision. And they were trying.
That were bitching.
they were telling me, oh, how bad TNA is. Like, what the fuck, bro? Shut up. No, it's not. Again, the wrestling is good. It's just that I think now with this relationship with NXT is going to be very, very beneficiary. Let's be clear here. Bold prediction, I think in 2025, WWE buys out TNA. Bold prediction here.
Bold.
Prediction here, guys.
That's really that bold?
It's a minus 200 right now. That's at a minus
like
250 right now.
Most
If
likely
you
gonna get bought out.
So there's that too. But if you're on Cage Match right now, which by the way, they were also in the news this week too, because of what happened with MJF and Will Ospreay and the fact that people were just bombarding that match. The guy that runs Cage Match had to set up some new rules now, basically. So there's that. But Cage Match gave this show, the people from Cage Match gave this show a 7.82 out of 10. I feel like it was a little harsh, but that's just me, of course. But there's that. I did not get to watch anything of the pre-show. I did not get to watch any of that because I wasn't home when the pre-show happened. But I did hear some of the results for you that are wondering. The countdown Slammiversary. Tasha Steele defeated Fabia Pache, Giselle Shaw, and Zaya Brookside in a four-way match. Kushida, who pulled off his tribute to Hakushi, defeated Rich Swann. The Knockouts World Tag Team title match. The militia of Alicia Edwards and Masha Slamovich from the oh my goodness, what the fuck's wrong with them? From the system, defeated Spitfire, Danny Luna and Jody Thread, and then they decided to add one more match to this countdown show. Eric Young versus Alex Hammerstone, bro. In a match where Eric Young went over, bro.
Of course,
because
gotta push the veterans, man.
You gotta push them young towns, bro. You gotta push the that young line, bro. You gotta push them. But anyway, let's get into this. The show opened up with Matt Hardy versus JDC. This match was okay. Nothing to go crazy about here. I'm sorry. JDC, Johnny Dango Curtis.
Oh my god.
Basically, Fandango using all of his three, Johnny Curtis. Yeah. People were Fandangoing Montreal, though. We'll say that. But of course, Matt Hardy did pick up the W, so not surprised there. There's reports as well going around that the Hardy Boys do want to challenge for the NXT tag titles. Yeah, Romeo writes here. He's Canadian. He ain't losing.
Oh yeah, EY.
Psycho EY.
No, not
the best healer. EY. The best healer in wrestling.
Babyface EY.
Babyface EY. Yeah. Hey. Today's years old. Today's year old when I noticed JDC looked like Daniel Garcia's brother. Yeah, he does, right? Kind of does. I can see the resemblance. We had the ABC of Ace Austin and Chris Bay versus the system of Brian Myers and Eddie Edwards, who were, again, the tag team champions. And you're going to notice this trend throughout the show. Because they're in Montreal, there were a lot of Bret Hart tributes with the attire. I think a little too much for my liking here. Listen, I love Bret Hart as much as the next person, but when I'm seeing like these matches in almost every single match, I'm seeing somebody wear pink and black. Like, bro, what the fuck are we doing?
Come on, they just want to pay tribute.
Yeah, but I don't need if I'm watching one, then the next person, and then come on, I thought this was actually very, very fun match, to say the least, bro. Good back and forth here, bro. I'll be honest, I did not expect a title change, and it happened. Kind of set the tone a little bit, but nevertheless, the ABC are once again tag team champions.
Yeah, I feel like they're always winning these titles. How many reigns have they had?
Steve's confirmed member of the clique. By the way, happy birthday, Shawn Michaels, by the way.
Yeah, 59th birthday.
59, bro. 10 more
Almost
years.
6.
10 more years, buddy. 10 more years.
Oh, man.
We did have Mike Santana versus Jake something. This was actually a very good match, too. It had like that fight feel to it. There's two guys going out there for the time they were given, you know, going back and forth here. Mike Santana did pick up the W. I would love to see him actually challenge eventually for that world title. Or if not, the X Division. Remember, X Division, Walter's no limits.
Well, good for him. I mean, clearly he's being featured more here.
He is, and I'm happy for him.
He got a
bro.
singles pay-per-view match, which something he never got in the other company. So.
If I remember correctly, he did have a match with Macklin. I think it was at No Surrender. I think it was.
This is a big pay-per-view.
But this was, again, this is a big, in front of a big crowd here, bro.
Yeah.
So, again, dude, good for them. And honestly, dude, Jake something also impressed me here, too. So, from there, we did have the Rascals versus the No Quarter Catch Crew from NXT. Right? So, you had the return of Wes Lee in the TNA ring. And this match was also pretty good for what 6 guys were able to do here. The last couple of weeks, from what I've seen, right, the No Quarter Catch Crew has had the advantage over the Rascals. So now they leveled things up here a little bit. But nevertheless, dude, it was good to see Wesley just back in a TNA ring, dude. You can just tell when the match was over just how special it meant for them. You know, that they were united again. You know, fuck, bro. The fact that a week ago, 2 weeks ago on NXT, we saw Zachary Wentz, the former Nash Carter, show up on NXT, bro.
Yeah, with that name. Well, not Nash Carter, Zachary Wentz.
Zachary Wentz. Hell, even Trey Miguel, dude.
Yeah, there's no point changing the name.
There's no point now. Like, yo, we know who you guys are. Like, yeah, bro.
But Wesley, he's already kind of established. You don't want to really change his name back. So it's like, it makes sense.
And honestly, dude, I hope and again, with this relationship, I hope they stick around, dude. I hope Wesley sticks around TNA for a little bit.
Yeah, what else he's doing on NXT? Might as well.
Yeah, exactly. From there, we did have the Digital Media Championship match, PCO versus AJ Francis. Now, this was, for me, my match of the night, bro.
Oh, man.
No, for real. No, dude, for real, dude. PCO, dude. Let me find out how old is PCO, dude. Do you want to, Walter, do you want to guess how old he is, bro?
52? 53?
Close, dude. He's 56, dude.
What the?
56 years old, dude. He's taking these crazy ass bumps, dude. Yes, dude. Yes. Yes, dude. PCO and AJ Francis, top dollar, bro, had the match of the night, bro. They had the match of the night. It was for the Digital Media Championship and the International Heavyweight title. Right?
How's that?
It's some like it's like a Canadian title that I guess PCO once held many years ago, right? But never that AJ Francis purchased supposedly. So there was that too. I'll be honest here, a cage match is kind of like it's kind of unfair to this match, bro. They gave it a 6.53 out of 10. I think it's because it's AJ Francis. They were probably like, oh, screw this. But, bro, this match, dude, was just all over the place.
That's
and I mean in a Montreal street fight. And I mean that in a good way. Like, bro, PCO, dude, took all these bumps, dude. He took a power bomb, I think it was, by Josh Bishop from MLW, right? He's a regular in MLW. So they had those 2 steel chairs. Like this almost, right? And he took a bump on that, bro. Crazy. Yeah, there was also that spot. I know Romeo posted this clip on our group chat where AJ Francis went for a running knee. Now, granted, yeah, it didn't even touch PCO. But that's wrestling nowadays, though, right? Come on, bro. You watch the Wednesday show, you see people just strike on another. They're not even hitting or making any contact at all. And then he flips, he goes out of the ring, and the leg hits the side of the table there. But yeah, dude, PCO, bro. People were going crazy. He had like this amazing entrance too, bro. Like, I'll be honest, dude. I'll be honest. With this relationship between both brands, I would love to see PCO in a WWE ring. Dude, you don't think that NXT crowd won't eat that up, bro? They will, bro.
I'll give him credit.
Dare I even say, bro? The black and gold NXT would have lost their shit if PCO would have showed up, bro. You remember PCO back in the day? Like, I remember watching him on the independent scene, like back before the pandemic, before he was part of that enterprise. I'm not gonna, oh no, he was one of the hot acts on the indies.
Yeah, and I'm just shocked. Like, he's still, I didn't think he was gonna be with TNA for this long. I feel like he's been there for a good minute now, and he re-signed him and everything. I think a while back, and he's one of the highlights, I think, of TNA, because his name keeps popping up, and this was in front of his hometown. I mean, it was well deserved. PCO got a little moment there.
Of course, dude. It was good for him, dude. Again, not only that, but at the end of the match, Steph DeLander proposed marriage to him in storyline, right? But yeah. I do know one thing, bro. I do know one thing for sure, dude. When the match was over, right? Yeah, so PCO is now, he has his belts, right? Digital media champion, international champion, right? International heavyweight champion. Let me correct myself. Got the girl, right? CPZ was having a fucking crazy day on Saturday night, bro. That happened. This is actually live footage of CPZ celebrating once PCO defeated AJ Francis and got all that, right?
Let's fucking go.
So actually, no, let me take that back. Here it is. Here it is.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
There you go. Much better. Much better. After that, we had Jordynne Grace versus Ash by Elegance. I thought this was actually very no. Hear me out here.
Good.
Ash by Elegance, dude. I will say this: she impressed me in this match. Wow. Granted, yes, it takes two to tango, right? You can say that Jordynne Grace helped, got her to a good match, whatever you want. But I do think, since leaving being let go by WWE, right, going to TNA, she had to create this character, right? Ash by Elegance and all that stuff. And it did her a lot of good, in my opinion. I ain't gonna lie to you. There's somewhere in this match, I literally thought, they might actually give this match to Ash by Elegance. I literally thought, because again, it's TNA, right?
Yeah, it's very TNA-like, yes.
And I would not be, again, with the shock win. All right, cool, But that didn't happen. Jordynne Grace retained. But I do feel like, again, Ash by Elegance had a good showing, and so did Jordynne Grace. So that was good to see. And also, we had a return of Rosemary, who, made an appearance and chased out the guy that was accompanying Ash by Elegance. So there's that too. We did also have, what I thought was the match of the night. There's like two match of the night calibers here, okay? Mike Bailey versus Mustafa Ali. This was bonkers, bro. Just fucking bonkers, bro. Back and forth. And it goes back to what I'm saying too, bro. Like, Mustafa Ali wore pink and black.
I mean, now it's expected.
And you had Veda Scott, who was at rings, who was literally in the front row, who was the wife of Speedball Mike Bailey. Just a good back and forth, bro. Yes, they had the little bit of overbooking here, right? So Jordynne Grace did say there will be some surprises on this show, and there was one, but none other than the TNA Hall of Famer, Earl Hebner, bro. Earl Hebner. Being that they were in Montreal, keep that in mind, bro. They're in Montreal, and Mustafa Ali has the sharpshooter locked in, right? And he wants, Earl Hebner to call for the bell. And it looked like he was going to do it. Granted, the crowd were chanting, "You screwed Brett. You screwed Brett." No shit. And Earl Hebner didn't do it. Didn't call for the bell. Couldn't do it. And this led, let me see here, to Mike Bailey to locking in that hole, bro, the sharpshooter. And Mustafa Ali had to tap out. So Mike Bailey is the new X Division champion. But I will say this, dude. Mustafa Ali had an amazing run as the X Division champion in TNA, bro. To win the title on your debut, right? To be on the cover of PWI as the X Division champion. To have these great matches as well. Like, bro, he's literally reinvented himself. So I'm happy for Mustafa Ali. I would have loved to them do the option C. Would have loved, but again, it didn't happen. So
He could challenge for that title whenever.
No, but the concept of option C is
But they don't have plans for the option C right away. So
I don't think so either. They don't have plans for that shit right now. So, but nevertheless, and then we obviously we talked about earlier the world title match, the 6-way elimination. Talked about what happened earlier. People need to calm the fuck down. Joe Henry will have his moment. What I always say, bro, sometimes you gotta let shit marinate. Yeah. Let it fucking marinate, bro. But that was Slammiversary as a whole. But now let's get into the other news here. So this literally hit yesterday. Yeah, right. Report that MVP and Bobby Lashley and Tamina, right, were removed from the internal roster. Now, I think it was first this story came out from PWN or something like that, whatever the case was. And then Fightful updated saying that, Lashley's MVP's contract with WWE don't end until like the end of the summer, but they're not going to be brought back or anything like that, right? Mm-hmm. Now, it's also been noted that Lashley does plan on continuing wrestling once this is done. He does want, there was also discussion that they did offer him a new deal, but he wants to see what the market has for him. My good friend Jordan Grace said some surprise couldn't happen because of canceled flights. That too. Yeah. People had a hard time getting into Montreal. That too. Thank you, Romeo. I just want to check something real quick.
I wonder who they were going to be.
Who knows, bro? Who knows?
La Resistance?
Imagine. So Bobby Lashley, dude, is 48 years old. Yeah. Right? Let me see how old is MVP.
I think he's younger. Maybe the same age.
Let's see here. MVP is 50. Okay.
Okay.
Now, there's a lot of discourse going online, Walt. I'm sure you've seen it. I'm sure all y'all seen this too. Triple H don't know how to book African Americans and all this stuff. And, I just think people are finding anything to complain about. I will admit, the dude doesn't know. There's a lot. Again, how do I put this? I'm not saying that everything that he touches, that being Paul, that is, right, goes to gold. It happens. All right. But I do think it's a matter of WWE is going into this youth movement. Right. And Lashley and MVP are just not in those plans. Unfortunately, that's just the way that it is. There's also discussion that, your Romeo writes here as well. Lashley is a vampire. Age doesn't apply to him. I know, right? He looks the same, dude. He looks the same. But I think it's also just him wanting to see what's out there in the market for him, right?
That's great. I mean,
that's good for him. There's even talks of him wanting to fight MMA.
Yeah, the deal may not be as appeasing. Clearly, maybe I won't say completely lowballed him, but clearly it wasn't an offer that he had to resign immediately. So it's probably why he wants to test out, and he knows his value. And they haven't been doing him much favors lately,
Yeah,
unfortunately. But
it was
he could
crazy, bro.
he's still worth something.
What's crazy is that, bro, they had so much potential with the way or the pride, whatever the fuck they're calling them, right? There was potential. There was.
Yeah.
And it just like, yeah, bro, the moment they were feuding with the Final Testament,
It was.
I mean, to be fair, they had that WrestleMania match, right? They had that WrestleMania match. Romeo writes here, Meltzer said they're a package deal. Lashley, MVP, and Shelton. They're trying to reform the Hurt business in TNA. I'm at AEW. AEW.
He ain't going to TNA.
I don't know. What is Max Caster going to bitch and moan if Tony wants to? He probably is. Yeah, likely.
Yeah.
We have Wardlow for we don't need a Bobby Lashley. We have Wardlow. We have Powerhouse Hobbs. We have the Butcher. We have the Blade. Whatever, we have a fucking what's his name? Evil Uno.
I don't think Tony would book him that well. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, that's just a prediction.
My only thing is too, like, bro, we've seen what Tony does
with these powerhouses. Yeah,
with these powerhouses, bro. He's not a fan. He doesn't like.
It's not about fan. I just think he doesn't know what to do.
He doesn't know how to book big people, bro.
Yeah,
that's what it is. Now the small dudes, the people that weigh 120 pounds soaking wet, the little schmucks you see on the indie shows, come on. The skinny, bony white dudes who try to do Japanese strong style puro. Tony loved looking those motherfuckers. Tell me why I'm telling lies.
A lot of examples too, and we could go on all night. It's not worth it, but yeah, I mean, either way, if Lashley, wherever he goes,
watch it in the book now. Well, I can see it too, bro. The Hurt business. Listen, we couldn't get Cedric Alexander. We have Shelton Benjamin, Bobby Lashley, MVP, and Will Washington. Sign me the fuck up, yo. Sign me the fuck up, hey, yo. Oh, bro. Watch, yo. What you're gonna happen, right? They're all gonna show up, right? And they're gonna turn on Bobby Lashley for Powerhouse Hobbs, yo. Watch.
Yeah, that's all he's gonna do is make them feud against each other, and then what do you do with him? I mean, if Lash, I don't care as long as he gets paid. Why does it matter? No matter how he gets booked, if he's getting paid well if he goes to AEW, he must be getting paid well.
I hope for his sake he does. I hope for his sake, bro, he does. I'll be honest.
With Miro, yeah.
Part of me wants to see him go to TNA though, bro.
I
think he'll be
top deal.
I think he'll be used more better in TNA. To be honest,
of course, but are they kidding? He's looking for a big deal. It looks like he's
looking for that. He looking for that money. He looking for that money contract, bro. You looking for that money contract. You know what I mean? So there's that too. But he's looking for that big money deal. Or if not, you know what, bro? Go to MMA.
Yes. Maybe age is not a factor there either. So
yeah, but who knows? I mean, a lot can happen, right? Also, Tamina was also talked as well, and really, to be honest, dude, they really weren't doing nothing with Tamina. So I'm not
still on the contract.
So I'm not saying that. So like, oh my god, she's been there for so long, and to her credit, she did win a tag team title with Natty.
Yeah,
so good for her on that. Yeah, good for her on that. Also on SmackDown, we saw a repeat of the Bloodline taking out both Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes. Whoop-de-doo. Listen, we're just counting down the days for Roman to come back.
If Roman doesn't come back at SummerSlam, this is gonna be a shit show.
But here's the thing, though, right? Here's what needs to happen, though, bro. Cody needs to beat Solo clean. Because here's the thing, right? And I know Cody said this on SmackDown what he referenced almost a year and change ago when he said that Solo isn't ready. So you want to prove that?
He already beat him clean before.
I know that, but again, now this is for the title. Now though, this is for the title. So you want to prove that this dude is really not ready. So you beat him, and then have Roman come out and do what the fuck he wants to do. You know,
something. I mean, whatever the case is, he's got to come back. I mean, Solo. This is just so. I get it. He hasn't lost ever since he taken this fake ass tribal chief status, but I mean, this is not screaming SummerSlam, you know, not for a main event.
You know, yeah, not for you, not for me either, Walter. Not for me either. You know,
at this point, that's not even my bloodline. What the fuck is that? What?
No, don't worry about it. Javier's acting crazy right now. What can I tell you? But yeah, bro. I mean, it's just one of those situations right now, bro, where things need to happen, bro. Because I'll be honest, I'm happy that Jacob Fatu is back. This is finally here. I'm happy, right? Now, to my understanding, SmackDown this Friday has already been taped because they're going to be in Japan this weekend. So they already taped SmackDown already. I don't know the results, nor do I want to know the results.
Come on, spoil it. You know it.
I don't know. I didn't check them.
I'll spoil it for everyone.
I don't
even know.
But I will say this though, Walter. You know what's happening this coming Friday, bro?
No, I'm not sure.
Ring of Honor's Death Before Dishonor, bro. It's going down this Friday from the same building where they did Collision. Now, they have 7 matches. So bad I want to turn off this cam.
I'm here, but I'm turning that shit off for this.
I don't want to hear this shit. So these are the matches that they have for the show. Ready for this, bro? So they have Dustin Rhodes and the Von Erichs versus the Dark Order of Evil Uno, John Silver, and Alex Reynolds in a trios match.
Oh my!
They have Wheeler Yuta defending the Pure Championship against Lee Moriarty.
What? Oh my!
In a Pure Rules match, right?
Oh, yeah.
They have, oh my goodness, they have the trilogy match, Walter. Ready for this?
Trilogy.
Diamante versus legit Layla Hirsch in a Texas death match.
This?
Yes, I agree. A Texas death match 2 days before, 2 days after Blood and Guts. Who booked this?
Hey, different brands, pal.
To be honest, I think WWE failed to build up this from Chief to build up top heels during Roman's 3-year title. That's why Cody's reign feels mid right now. Oh, bro, it's gonna be even worse. When Roman comes back, dude. When Roman comes back, dude, Cody, bro's gonna be in the mud, bro.
Yeah, he's number 2. Cody will be
Sign Fatu, bro, he does. But if we're signing him, bro, listen, as happy as we will all be for people getting signed, he's going to the Tuesday show. He's going to the Tuesday.
Stay a little bit in the Indies.
Honestly, yeah, bro. Let him. He's only like 19 or 20 years old, dude. Let him still get his reps in on the independents, bro. He's making noise, but let him still let him continue to make some noise. Let him work on his mixtapes. Put it that way. And then to the day come, going to Tuesday show, buddy. Going to Tuesday show. You have, ready for this? A 5-way match for the ROH World Television Championship. You have the champion Atlantis Jr. versus Leo Rush. Yeah, Kyle Fletcher lost the belt in CMLL, Walter, in case you're wondering. Versus Leo Rush versus Shane Taylor versus Johnny TV versus Kyle Fletcher.
Leo Rush. Oh man.
Lashley. We have a singles match for the Ring of Honor Women's World Television Championship, Walter. The champion Billy Starks versus Red Velvet. If you're wondering where the fuck Red Velvet has been, now you know where it's been.
Red Velvet's in ROH now. Nice.
You have Athena defending the Ring of Honor Women's World Championship against Queen Aminata.
What? I don't know much of her, so I can't really.
And Walter, get this, bro. The main event.
Oh boy.
For the Ring of Honor World Championship. Walter, we're going back in time, bro. We're going back to the glory days of the Ring. Mark Briscoe defending the championship. The same Mark Briscoe that will be in Blood and Guts, by the way.
He's gonna put 2 days.
He'll be in Blood and Guts. This is crazy. This dude crazy. Okay, so Walter, guess who he's facing, bro?
Wait, you said back in time. He's facing an ROH original.
That's right, bro.
Fuck, who's there? Obviously not Bryan Danielson.
Oh my
God. Don't tell me he's facing
Roderick Strong, buddy. Oh, we're back, baby. We're back, baby. The good old days of Ring of Honor, baby.
What? No. What are we doing? I'm lost.
And I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I know, Walter, if you got any plans on Friday night.
No, we are not watching this. What?
Friday Night Velocity, baby. Friday Night Velocity. You know what? It'll be a good way to also bring in channel members. If you are a channel member, you can join us.
You're not gonna make me sign up to this paywall of honor shit. So.
Well, it's funny enough, Walter. Let's just say I have someone's account.
It still works.
Let's just say I have someone's account, and I can watch that for free $99, baby.
Wow, that's
but
gonna be a shit show.
Thank you, SP3. They literally did the number one contender match on Collision and building it on Collision the past few weeks. Our pay-per-views always deliver. The TV not so. And that I agree with.
They do.
That I agree with. It's funny. It's funny you say this too, bro. Because I was watching yesterday, bro. Best in the World 2011.
I mean, you can't really compare the old ROH.
I know you can't. You can't. I think there's people who, for whatever reason, still have that thought of, oh man.
I'm not even trying to say, oh, we need to relive the old days, but I just need a direction where ROH is going, because you could go for like a younger crop and stuff, and I see some younger talent in ROH, but like you look at your main event, it's like
no, listen, bro. I think
don't know.
No. For nostalgia,
I guess for nostalgia, fine. But if they were going
crazy,
to like the
bro?
Hammerstein Ball,
I was gonna go to that pay-per-view. I was gonna go to that show, but I had a family event that happened that fucking Saturday, that same day. Bro, I was mad, bro.
You miss your Davey Richards and Eddie Edwards,
bro. Remember, bro? 2011, the IWC, bro, was like they were on that match's dick, bro. They were on that match's dick, bro.
It's a good match, and all, but damn, a lot of people love that match.
It was a good match, bro. Just killed me that I didn't get to go to that show, bro. Also, you had Kevin Steen show return, right? And he's like, I'm Kevin Steen. My name is Kevin Steen, and fuck Ring of Honor. And he fucking lays out what is it, Carino and yeah. Romeo barely watches AEW, so of course his reaction is better things to do. I'll give it a watch. I'll watch it. I'm gonna take one for the team.
Well, you mentioned it. You're gonna watch it.
I'll take one for the team because again,
if I'm not doing nothing Friday, okay, maybe I'll join you.
Walter's like, baby, please.
I'm doing absolutely no. I'm not.
He about to tell your girl something. He about to tell your girl, please, let's go out.
Oh wait, no, I am doing something. Damn, no, I this was in advance too, and it's not even a plan. Like it was out of my control. Sorry, Ring of Honor.
It's okay.
I wasn't purposely trying to miss it, but I just thought, yes, there is something I got to do Friday.
It happens, dude. But yeah, you can always
watch. I can always watch on demand. Yes, I know that's what you guys say.
Oh, did he really? Steen almost pushed my boy off the balcony at that show. Yeah. You know the thing too, like again, and again, it just when I watched the show last night, bro, it brought me back to like, man, I remember the days we used to go to Hammerstein like back in the day, bro.
Yeah, those were some good times.
The good old days, bro. Final Battle 2012.
It just felt different. Like watching on TV, it was okay. Like or on whatever iPaper, whatever it was called back then. But like going there live is like a different experience, and it was always good stuff. At least in the Hammerstein Ballroom, I didn't like when they kept going to what was the other one called? The other
Lobby, say it
venue?
again. Oh, fuck that venue.
Yeah,
Terminal
that's what I'm
5?
saying. When they
Fuck
went there,
that.
I couldn't do it.
Nah, bro. The Terminal, I'll never forget, bro. Final Battle 2014.
That was the
We showed up and
worst.
they made us stand for like 3 hours and shit.
I
Before
hated it.
there was a guy who was like drunk.
This was the GCW before GCW. That's what it felt like.
It was the good old days, bro. It was the good old days. You know what I mean? So you got to see people, and of course, there you go. I get paid to watch the shows live. Join me and Kate for the before the under post show on Fightful Cheap Plug. That's all good, brother. It's all good. There you go.
Yeah. Do what you gotta do. Hell, if
Exactly.
I'm getting paid, I'll
Have
watch
fun.
that too.
Exactly. Have fun with it. But again, dude, it brought me back to the good old days. It would be me, you. We used to go with Eric. Say hi, Eric. You know, DJ Eric and all that stuff. And then we go to McDonald's right after.
Wendy's, maybe
Wendy's, the McDonald's, the fucking the diner right there next to fucking Hammerstein and shit. And
oh yeah, that was a good time.
Good time, bro. They were a blast, dude. They
But
were a blast.
He ain't go. When's the next time he going to Hammerstein? Who knows?
That's the thing too. But I really would wish Tony, like, this is my thing, bro. Final, I get it. It's cost, right? You save cost by, again, if you're in the same city, it's fine. But bro, at least one, bro. Final battle.
He could have done it when he had 2 chances. Think about
Like,
it.
bro,
Then he had a pay-per-view in New York, World's
listen,
End, and then
like,
he had Forbidden Door.
You mean World of Worlds?
Oh, what's that World's End? Like Ring of Honor. What?
Yeah,
Who's World's End?
World End was
no, I'm talking about AEW. When they're in New York area, why can't they run a Ring of Honor pay-per-view the same weekend?
I don't know. It depends, because here's the thing about it too. Like, Ring of Honor doesn't run their pay-per-views monthly like AEW try to do it now, which is cool, which is great.
But they had a chance for Final Battle. No, wasn't both pay-per-views in December?
I think so, but it's like for whatever reason they chose Texas. I don't know why. Maybe Tony loves his Texas.
Are they not in Texas this
yeah, bro. This whole week, this whole month, bro. Well, this whole summer.
Summer.
The next few weeks until All In. Speaking of which, All in the Mud will happen soon. ATP Gaming, live from Lima, Peru, and also I'm here to let you guys know All Out the Mud 2. The location's already been chosen. Where we going to Medellin, Colombia.
That's crazy. We went from, I think we were in the ballroom last year. I think the Hammerstein ballroom. All Out the Mud 2. I mean, All Out the Mud 1. I think it was the ballroom.
All Out the Mud. No, it was some random stadium too, bro. Wherever the game
it wasn't. It was not a stadium. That was a ballroom.
Yeah.
But now you're saying it's in a big stadium in Colombia? How the hell you afford it?
AEW is big in the slave states. Oh, come on. No, SP3. I know. There's that.
All in the mud. Oh, what was it? All in the Mud 2?
All in the Mud 2. Then after it's All Out the Mud. It's only fitting.
How the hell they got that?
Let's just say, bro, we might give and Fercho, bro. Fercho might show up.
Yeah, right.
Listen, bro. You should know, bro. I was raised by Colombians, bro. Colombian babysitters, bro.
So we're basically we might as well just stay in South America.
We're staying in South America.
What the hell?
Listen, I'll try and get the Maracanã, bro, in Brazil. I'll try and get the Maracanã. That's where a big Brazil plays, but that wasn't happening either. So Medellin, cartel capital, buddy. So
anywho, building it up though. My cap is not on right now, but
boop, 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 boop. Got the notepad. Got the pen, the notepad ready to go. Yeah,
gotta make a big show. I mean, you already got a feature match. I possibly could have one. So
I'm facing. Who am I facing again? Macho King. Oh yeah, Macho
for the hentai.
Hey, we're in Peru, bro. It's the Peruvian Heavyweight Championship. All right, in Peru. That's another thing too. They told me, we can't call. They asked to be called the Peruvian Heavyweight Championship.
What? No, man. We're gonna have to discuss with the committee about this.
No. See, the government, the Peruvian government, they don't allow that type of cinematography. In that cut. So for one night, it'll be the Peruvian Heavyweight Championship, though.
We'll see. We'll see. I mean, I don't know how so you're gonna bring the title? They're okay with the title?
Got it custom made for one. I mean, to be
Oh,
fair, there's that point. Oh, speaking of Ric Flair, I'm sure you heard this too.
yeah.
Ric
He's
Flair looks like he's out from AEW, bro. He's out. He's out, bro. No more Woo Energy. I mean, I'm not surprised. Did you hear that he pitched an idea for Revolution during Sting's retirement that he wanted to turn heel one last time, bro? One last time. That's selfish old fuck, bro.
No fucking shame.
No fucking shame, bro. That old selfish fuck, bro. Want to make it about himself.
No, for real. Like, the fuck? This is Sting's retirement, man.
Mind you, one of the best. Listen, it's not our fault that Sting, I'll say this right now, Sting had a better retirement match than Ric Flair. Technically. Because remember, Ric Flair couldn't help himself. Ric Flair couldn't help himself. He needed,
Flair fucked it up for himself, yes.
You know what I mean? At the end of the day, he couldn't help himself.
Payday.
That's on him, though. He could have had a great retirement match just like Sting.
Exactly, brother. Exactly. But that's gonna be it for us, guys. Raw starting in 3 minutes. I'm trying to get active on Twitter because I will be tweeting throughout Monday Night Raw, something I rarely do. I think that thing too.
On the Around the Point Twitter
account? Maybe so. For whatever reason, I'm used to my account. I'm just used to it.
Well,
you know what I mean?
You got the check mark on that one.
Yeah, I got the check mark on that one. And again, it's funny. I can't even stream on my own account. I don't know why. So it's so fucking weird, dude. StreamYard, what are we doing? Not that it matters. You know what I mean? Not that it matters. But nevertheless, guys, that's going to be it for us. Thank you all for tuning live here with us. And if you're watching on the playback, thank you guys. You guys are awesome as always. We love each and every one of you crazy mother flowers, y'all. Thank you all for watching. But that's going to be it for us. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. Give this video a big old thumbs up. Share with all your wrestling friends out there, wherever that you share your wrestling content with, whatever the hell it may be. All right. If you have not yet subscribed to our secondary channel, ATP Clips, go give that a subscribe over there. We'll be uploading clips soon. We do have some more clips, right, Walty? More clips
so.
in the can, in the catalog.
Yeah,
exactly. There's that too. If you have not yet followed us on Twitter, it's at the AT Point Network. Who knows? Maybe I'll be tweeting on that account today. Who knows? So go follow us there too. All right. Subscribe. Follow me on X at Heel Steven. Walter, let them know. Where can they check you out, brother?
Follow me on X at Walter.
That's going to be it for us, guys. Thank you all for watching. Much love to all of you. For myself, for Walter, for the gang, this has been Steve's Kitchen here on the Around the Point Network. Thank you all. Enjoy the rest of your week. We'll be back tomorrow with the Raw Rundown. Peace out, everybody.
Listen. Fuck up. Get out.
Ain't getting no million. Hey, come on. Blood and guts.